Hello everyone, and welcome to my video today of this beautiful and very clean 2005 Honda CR-V EX all-wheel drive. Thanks for taking a look. My name is Nathan. We're gonna take a look around this car, talk about it and its history and how very nice it is, and some recent service items, and take a look all the way around. This is a great CR-V, only 169,000 miles, and you know, I stress only because if my math is correct, this really should have almost 100,000 miles more than what it does. If you do the simple math of its age times 15,000 miles a year, this is still pretty low miles, about 10,000 miles a year, I believe is the math. So, well cared for. Previous owner had it since 2015 and with 59,000 miles. So the previous owner had it for over 100,000 miles. Took very good care of it. It is really clean. I really wish the sun would come out during this video. We'll see if it does. It's a bit cloudy right now, but the outside color is called Redondo Red Pearl, and it is definitely a pearl metallic. When the sun hits it, it's got a lot of metallic and sparkle in the paint. Previous owner took it to Tansky Honda with consistency, so there is a very nice consistent service record of about 35 individual service record entries, records from previous owner with consistent work at Tansky Honda. You can see the sun trying to come out, but not quite. Almost looks like the moon. So service history is there, miles are great, it runs and drives great. I will be making a separate video of me driving it like I like to do. Please take a look for that here on my channel, should be right next to this video. If you're interested in this car, my phone number is in the description and the comments down below, so feel free to reach out to me. If you have any comments or suggestions, I'd appreciate them, and of course appreciate your subscriptions to my channel. So low miles, Redondo Red Pearl, CR-V EX all-wheel drive. I've just had it serviced and replaced the tires. So these Cooper tires are brand new. Brakes, all four tires are brand new. You can see how nice the alloy wheels are here. Brakes have 9 millimeters remaining on the front and rear brakes. So they are excellent and very much darn near like new. Also, a new battery was just installed, a new starter, front stabilizer links, an oil pressure sensor, and an alignment and an oil change. So all four tires brand new. Brakes are about as nice as new. New battery, new starter, new oil, stabilizer links, alignment. So it is good, ready to go, ready to drive. This engine, you very well may know, is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. It uses a timing chain. This is the same engine that's in a 4-cylinder Honda Accord, Honda Elements, CR-Vs, Elements. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Honda cars, Acura TSXs. There's a lot of Honda Acura cars that use this engine. It's very proven, very good. Reliability, low cost of ownership. Let's take a look at that now. This would be a great car for a first-time driver, I think. I meant to say that in the beginning. You know, easy to see out of, easy to park, good visibility, very safe, you know, good seating position, sitting up like it does. Side airbags all the way through. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. Yeah, so 2.4 liter is a really good motor. Tried and true, it's proven. I think the first year for this engine was 2003. Previously they had 4-cylinder Hondas would have a timing belt, but this engine uses a timing chain, so there's no need to worry about having to replace the timing belt because it doesn't have one. So very nice and clean, excuse me. The hood pad is in nice shape. It's still nice and tight and not loose or anything. Engine very nice and clean. There's the new battery. Can't really show you the new starter because it's way down underneath the intake, I do believe. So not exactly the easiest to see or to show on this video. But it runs great. Fires right up, nice and quiet like a good Honda should be. So I'm just gonna kind of hover here over the engine so you can listen to it. Fan, you know, the fan works. Everything works on the car like it should. I was once told by a long-term Honda mechanic years ago on the older generation Accords that a good running Honda should sound like a sewing machine. And I often think of that when you stand there and quietly listen to the engine purr on most Hondas. It does kind of sound like a sewing machine. The hood paint is beautiful. There's really not a stone chip on it. It's in perfect shape. Headlights are nice and clear. Plastic bumpers, wonderful because they can't exactly get paint chip because they're not painted. Before we look at the interior, I always like to have some type of funny commentary in my video. And I saw a CRV not long ago that had a spare tire cover on the back, which also, by the way, the tire here is literally brand new. You can see the color on it. It's definitely never been used or on the car. And of course, you can fashion your own tire cover that you choose. But I saw a CRV that the tire cover read comfortable runabout vehicle. And I thought, that can't be what Honda ever intended. Real-time all-wheel drive. That can't be what Honda intended. That can't be what they named this car. So I don't know. I read some stuff and some people say that it's that, but according to Honda, it stands for compact recreational vehicle, which sounds a little more appropriate to me. But I just thought that was kind of funny. And things on the internet suggest you know, that it could really be either, but I read something from Honda that said it's supposed to be compact recreational vehicle. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. This opens just the glass in the back. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. Bottoms of the doors are really clean on this. There's no rust on the body. There's no rust on the bottoms of the door jambs. It has all of the original floor mats. They snap in together like a puzzle, which is actually pretty neat. This folds down. There's even this centerpiece here to protect the middle, going all the way to the back. I really like the way these mats cover the floor. I think the rubber version even does the same. The interior of this is beautiful. There's nothing negative to say. All the fabric is very, very nice. There's no wear, there's no rips. The seats are nice and firm. Side airbags here in the side of the seat and up in the windshield pillars and in the rear B pillars, so all the way through the side. So front, you know, windshield, seat, and rear. And again, safety for a young driver. Headliner, nice and clean. Sunroof, power. Headliner is very nice all the way to the back. So that's the sunroof switch, master cruise control switch. It's all-wheel drive, but it still has VSA, which is like traction control, vehicle stability assist, I think it stands for. You can turn it off, but most people really never see the reason or the need to turn it off. Steering wheel is very nice, just a little bit of wear at the very top here, but it's still nice and smooth. It's very nice for its age, but I just like to point out everything. Steering wheel radio controls are here, make it easy to adjust the radio without having to reach for it. There's our exact mileage, 169,058. Like I said, low miles. This is a stain on this plexiglass that isn't going to come off, just letting you know. It's not really as big of a deal as it looks to be because it is kind of right here in the center, but tried a few things that I know, but didn't come. So Still pretty easy to see all the gauges, not a big deal, just pointing it out. But 169,000 miles just turned. Power outlet right here. There's a compartment right here. There's another cup holder right here. There's cup holders here. There's a tray here. There's another compartment here. Recreational vehicle, I guess indeed. This is the emergency brake. If you don't know CRVs, it's kind of interesting because people sometimes can't figure out where it is because it doesn't look like it should move and they don't notice the symbol, but that is where it is. Original radio, 6-disc CD changer with cassette. Obviously not as current technology as current stuff, but using the tape feature, you could definitely get an aux input with a cassette tape and then be able to use it that way with an aux input. So food for thought. Dashboard is really nice and clean, no issues or cracks or anything like that. All of the owner's manuals are over here in the glove box, as well as the front license plate bracket. Took that off since don't need that anymore in Ohio. But yeah, really, really nice and clean. These mats are in great shape. Let's continue looking at the rest. In the back, same thing. Rear doors, clean, clean, clean at the bottom. Door jambs, very nice and clean. There's the side airbag on the side of the seat. Here's the side airbag up here in the, what this is called, the B pillar of a car back here. Back seat is super clean. The third seat belt right there comes out of the ceiling over there. It buckles in and then it becomes a 3-point seat belt for the center rear. Seats fold down easily and they fold backward for relaxed driving, for long distance comfort. The rear floor mat goes all the way across the rear floor, so if you have kids, great, because it will cover the whole thing and be able to take it out and wash it. Let's open, let's do this first. So love the big rear gate on these. You know, it's a big gate to open, but I'm going to show you how you can avoid doing that here in 1 second. But once it's open, the big hydraulic gas charge strut will hold it open for you. There is, that's a leaf that somehow got stuck in there. There's a tiny bit on the gate here of rust starting, I guess, right here at the seam. I mean, it's really minor. If this is kept nice and kept clean, that should take a long, long time before that becomes a big problem. But otherwise, super, super clean. Cargo area is big, it's nice flat load floor. Of course, with the seats folded down, even bigger. Underneath the carpeting, there's a big compartment here for storage of stuff. This is a picnic table using the built-in table. You can see the collapsible legs. I am not going to remove this and show you because it would be difficult with one hand, but that blue colored plastic piece comes out. There's even an umbrella holder. It's pretty cool. I actually thought about it, but a lot of effort there, setting up an umbrella and all that and weighing it down. But I think this is part of the whole recreational vehicle, or a lot of people tailgate vehicle. You know, it's nice to have that. You pop it out and use it as a table for your picnic or your tailgating. Jack and tools, as you can see, brand new, never been used. So the picnic table, picnic table, whatever you want to call it, it is pretty cool. It often reminds me of, if you ever looked at, they were terrible cars, but the Pontiac Aztek, which was a horrible car, has a terrible reputation, the complete opposite of a Honda. They came with, or some of them came with a tent, actually, with the car. It's kind of interesting, something GM tried to market, but nonetheless. So if you push right here, this opens just the glass on the tailgate. So if you don't want to open the entire tailgate, voila, you can open just the glass. Makes it easier for a quick reach in or a quick drop in of shopping bags or groceries or whatever. But it's a nice feature. I really, really like that. My personal Infiniti SUV does this, and I quite frankly think that almost all SUVs should do this. GM has been good about this over the years of having the glass open separately, but it's a real nice, just a nice feature and a nice easy way. If you have dogs, dogs love to ride in the back with that glass open. Mine used to love that. Seats clean, clean, clean. There's a small stain in the mat up here in the corner, really minor. It's nice and clean, just a little bit of dark coloration that wouldn't come out. Backs of the seats are very, very nice and clean, all nice and tight on the pockets here. Jam. Clean, clean, clean. Passenger seat, just as nice as the driver. Even the armrests aren't worn on this CRV. This is a common, item that if someone's hard on a car, these won't be very nice. These are nice and soft. This fabric, suede-like velour type material is holding up excellent. Passenger seat, very, very nice. Already saw the floor mat over here. Told you the books are in here. It's a nice, clean. It's just clean all the way. Clean, clean, clean CRV. Recreational vehicle. Runabout vehicle. Take your choice. Name it what you like. Now the sun, I don't think is going to come out, but it really is pretty in the sun. My still photographs in the gallery of my ad, I in the sun, so if you really want to see it in the sun to see the real sparkly color, take a look at that as well. Thanks for watching. Take a few more looks around here. Again, nice, no chips on the front, very, very nice. Serviced, ready to drive. Take a look for my driving video. I'm going to be making that here in a moment after I take a short break and have some coffee. Gonna take it on a drive on some city streets and freeway roads. It drives fantastic, folks. Everything works. It's just a nice car for the money, and a great car in my opinion for like a first-time driver. But thanks again for watching, and your comments and suggestions and subscriptions. Thanks again. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.